was, but this week had to go really. Turns out only vans don't actually sell air conditioning. We had a little WhatsApp group, all the comedians who've been on tonight, and one of them pointed out to me this morning that only 1% of people in the UK have ever done a marathon, but 0.1% would only ever try stand-up comedy. So tonight you've been watching some of the most stupid people in the whole country. Just why would we put ourselves through this? Honestly. This is my comedy application form for tonight. You can see it's real because it says comedy application form. You see that? And it's also written in Comic Sans font. Only comics can use Comic Sans font, that's right. Someone just said, what have you got it? It's not my form, is it? It's not my form, I just filled it in. So, some details about me from the form. My name is Mike, as you've been told. I'm 39 and single. 39 normally gets a laugh, but thank you for bearing with me on that one. The reason I lie about my age is because I just don't like dating women my own age. I mean, women my age tend to be like grandmothers nowadays. I mean, it's not so bad in Birmingham because they start about 26 in Birmingham. But in Warwickshire where I live, it's a little different. It's a little bit posher, 40, 50, 60. And the last grandmother I went out with actually fell asleep on me. Seriously. But luckily, we were in Nando's. That's a restaurant name, not an instruction. Nando's, I'll let that land. So, have we got any single people in tonight? Have we got any single ladies in tonight? Nice. Have we got any single ladies that like older men in tonight? Oh wow, you can see me later for sure. I always think that a single lady who likes an older man is like the opposite of a paedophile. It's like a, what do you call it, like a sarcophile maybe. Although I think a sarcophile is probably people sort of over 50s insurance documents in if you're sort of my age. Have we got any new couples in tonight? Anybody who's not been dating long? Any new couples? There must be somebody. Oh yeah, who's that? Who's over there? Okay. Well, for the purpose of this joke, I'm going to pick on my son Sam. Just pretend you don't know me, we're not related. So how long have you guys been going out?
6, 7.
6, 7 months, okay. So I want to ask Harriet a very serious question. If I could offer you a lifetime with Sam, or a credit card with no limit, 0% interest, you never have to pay it back, what would you pick? Visa or MasterCard? Right, I also had to admit to any disabilities I had on the form. I did actually Google this the other way because I thought I had a sex addiction. Turns out I have got some of the traits, but thankfully not all of the traits. But what I found out is there is actually a thing called Sex Addicts Anonymous. And I thought, where can I go and meet lots of women who like having sex? Sex Addicts Anonymous, it seems like a no-brainer really. I also have got dyslexia. Never actually been diagnosed formally, but when I went to a toga party, dressed as a goat, I think that was a pretty good sign. I also have a genetic condition where my body doesn't produce enough alcohol. So I have to take supplements. So, one of the other things the form asks me is any media experience. Well, I used to work on the BBC as a radio presenter. I was one of the lucky ones. I left before I got arrested, which was good. I met the guy, I did loads of interviews at Backstreet Boys and Spice Girls, but some of them didn't go so well. I met Plan B, do you remember Plan B, the artist? I said, what are you going to do if it doesn't work out for you? I mean, what's your you've got that, you've got me there, Plan B, what's your plan B? I met the man who invented Tipex. I said, correct me if I'm wrong, did you not invent Tipex? It's not that good. I actually met the chief, I interviewed the chief, serious, a chief constable of Warwickshire Police. Came into a studio on a very serious subject, and I said, hello, and he went, hello, and I went, hello. I actually tricked the chief constable to say, hello, 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 on the radio. It's fantastic, it didn't go down well. But I used to have like a gag for almost every song I delivered on the radio. I had a gag. You know, I'd say, this artist reminds me of my first computer. Here's a bell. I think for my final one, we might actually need a bit of music. So if I can just get some music on my phone, see if we can work this out. Oh, it's Pascal as well, so Wednesdays. Okay, here we go. So this is me on the radio. I'm Comedy FM live from Birmingham at 8:20. I've got a question for you tonight. How would you turn a duck into a soul singer? Well, it's simple. You put it in the oven until it's Bill Withers.